Okay, here we go, everybody. Sorry about that. Let's continue on now.
It's my favorite. Hi.
Okay, here we
I'm Jill
go.
Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
We are now showing off the Gearbox stuff. Here we go. I didn't do any music for this one because we had to hurry.
It's a looter shooter, which is pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much. So we're absolutely excited to talk about all of our new enemy types. So that is one of our wyvern enemies. You will absolutely be fighting them. They're not your average wyvern. So of course we've got goblins. You definitely can't have a fantasy game without goblins, but again, we like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are as stoked as we are about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Okay, let me go back just a little bit, guys. I know this is going to be a little bit off, but here we go.
Enjoy.
Welcome to Gearbox University, where inquisitive minds encounter compelling opportunities. At Gearbox University, our aim is to broaden your intellectual horizons and enrich your global perspective. Gearbox University was founded in 1999, just 15 years after this 80s orientation video was made. We offer numerous degrees across a multitude of fields.
This will be the last thing as far as E3 Day 1 goes, by the way.
Supply chain management and storytelling with a European-sounding accent. Gearbox University comprises 3 unique colleges that will place you on whichever path to success is right for you. At the College of Gearbox Software, we can shape you into the looting, shooting vault hunter you've always believed you could be. At the College of Gearbox Publishing, we offer advanced degrees in Norse mythology, projectile meteorology, or regular meteorology. You can even write your thesis on the deification of gravity. Finally, there's the College of whatever the hell else we're doing, with specialties in badass bunkernomics, history of magic, enlarged vehicle maneuvering, and yes, even Hollywood filmmaking. Did you hear we're making a Borderlands movie? It's true. Let's learn more about all the innovative opportunities you can find at Gearbox University. Dynamic, pioneering, groundbreaking.
Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford, the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. And I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production. We're shooting. This is a live soundstage, and I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're doing? Let me walk you this way. This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the caustic caverns.
What's up, haters?
We've been in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Actually, look, this is. Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second?
Yes.
This is Eli Roth, our director.
Hey everybody.
This is our E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers. And you got Edgar.
I
here.
know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Thank you, man.
This is
I'm
gonna
very,
be-
very happy.
This
Yeah,
is going to be a blast.
congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Look, I feel like we're just getting started. The whole point is to entertain people, and this movie that Eli's making, it's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
You know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
Yeah, we can show that.
This is
the stunt one. That's
This is video game fans will recognize this is the Infinity. It's a Vladoff Infinity, and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I could really learn to twirl because I don't want to smash a
She's
real
getting
one.
good at that.
But Kate's amazing. She can side twirl, she can double twirl.
That's right.
She can do the front twirl.
Isn't it unbelievable how she's brought Lilith to life?
It's
I can't wait
crazy.
for you to see. Kate is a god.
I saw, everyone thinks of Kate from Blue Jasmine or Carol, all the things she's done. And House of the Clock on the Walls, I saw how unbelievably funny she was. And I noticed that she brought out the great dramatic acting in Jack Black, and Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come
It's
from?
wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a real great science fiction movie. We don't want to just make a great video game adaptation movie. I just want it to be a great.
Well, that's the key, right?
Great you just have to make a great sci-fi movie. Period.
And it's really come to life. So for Borderlands fans who play the video game, if you have people in your lives that you want to introduce to Borderlands but aren't going to play the game with you, this movie's how you do it. You can bring your family, your loved ones, bring them to the movie.
We want this
and introduce them to Borderlands. They're gonna love it.
We want this to be like a gateway drug for the non-Borderlands fans. I mean, look, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience. And the experience has to be thrilling in a different way and exciting. Have all the things that the fans love. Easily the best cast I've ever worked with. But just a world-class cast of actors that all came in just to come in and play, and everyone is so into their characters. Like we see way Florian's playing Creed.
Florian is killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina. Kevin is rolling. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
he's
watching
playing
Kevin
full action star.
Go full action star. I think he's really going to surprise people. I think Kevin's over there actually, and I know Lisa is trying. Lisa, our
trying to
first
get a
AD,
shot. Go get him.
You go to work. All right, come with me, guys. Come with me. I'm going to see if I can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy. The R-Odds are legendary. Hey, Ari. Can I interrupt you, man? Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from Arad Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the Arads from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man, and then Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and I think it's gone from there. These are the most successful movies of all time for comic books. And the pitch you gave me was, hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games are the next frontier of this, and we think Borderlands is the perfect video game. And you were really flattering. And how was I to you? I was kind of a jerk, wasn't I?
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. But you were right. You were right.
Well, you have to understand, we get hit up from Hollywood people.
Yeah, so far this isn't very interesting.
Make video games is a completely different skill set.
But I am gonna let it go through all the way like it's supposed to, though.
I wanted to make sure that
I was kind of behind after that whole Devolver Digital stuff, so we're kind of catching up here, so y'all know.
And cared about the character and the worlds that we created.
So let me take a look. One more second here. Let's see.
Collect options and just throw it at studios, just see where they can get business done. And I mean, I probably beat you up for like 2 years plus.
Oh yeah.
We called it dating for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I remember.
You remember we were dating for years. Yes. And but we did a deal, and it's been a long road.
Yeah, but you know what? We're here and we're psyched, and it's been worth it. You know, like feels like we used that time pretty well.
I can't believe it.
You know, and we're really proud of where we're at.
It's pretty amazing. So we're more than halfway done with the shooting.
Yeah. Well,
we're about 2/3 of the way done. Oh, look at this.
All right.
You got Eli again.
We have a really funny shot
Oh yeah.
with the trash. We should be shooting it behind the scenes.
I was told that we
I
can't.
don't think we can give it away, but I think that for him, anyways, for our behind the scenes, we should get it.
Oh. So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. We can't. No, this way. Look this way.
Yeah, please stand by, blah, blah, blah.
We can't show. Yes. I don't want to. Okay. So guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands the film is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you. I know some of you are interested in seeing more about the new game that we have announced, and learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.
Among the many innovative courses offered by Gearbox University, make sure you check out Borderlands Science. By solving the puzzles, you can contribute to real-world research studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
With Borderlands Science, you too can be the conductor of the poop train. And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world a better place. Gearbox University. We're not even charging tuition for this.
Exactly, Lee, exactly.
The Homeworld game started in the mid-90s. It would be the first ever truly 3D RTS. So that was a big deal.
Okay, here's where we had to go back right here. So we have now caught up, basically. I had to go back where it said prepare. So again, we have now caught up. Here we go. Let's see what we've missed out on so far.
Fate. It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can.
But yep, Nintendo is Tuesday. But again, after all this stuff after the first day of E3, I will be doing some SNES online, by the way, instead of skipping out for this week. I will be skipping out on the members and mods only, and I will just be doing the regular regular viewer stream like I was going to do yesterday. But you know, we did Among Us yesterday.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
And we saw this yesterday too, or we saw this during the
quick question. We're not talking about yet, right?
during the Games Fest.
That is correct. It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on
So
Timeouts
I understand, Clifford. Anyway, hi, and how are you doing?
So what's really unique about Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is, you know, pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much.
So yeah, we saw a bunch of that. We saw a bunch of this yesterday.
We're absolutely excited to talk about all of our new enemy types. So that is one of our Wyvern enemies. You will absolutely be fighting them. They're not your average Wyvern. So of course we've got goblins.
And yes, of course, after all these are over, I will be fixing them as far as monetization and stuff goes.
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are as stoked as we are about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Follow us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This franchise has been around for so long. Here we are years later, and we keep looking at like, well, Homeworld 3, this has to happen.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever. So take heed. Ahead things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful, you're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla! Can't wait!
Now this looks okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Juan Maroda. I'm the creative director at Northville. We're just under 2 months away from finally launching our upcoming 10-player co-op action RPG, Tribes of Midgard, and deliver it to you on July 27th on PS5, PS4, and Steam. In Tribes of Midgard, you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect the seed of Yggdrasil, the World Tree. Every time you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your village in order to craft better equipment and tools to help you survive. You can also upgrade and fortify your village, because each night, creatures from hell will emerge from the depth to attack your tree. Make it through the night to go back out to raid enemy camps, dwell in caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course, loot countless items to gain experience and level up your Viking. We now have 8 classes in the game, each with their own abilities, specificities, and playstyle. As you gain experience, you level up to unlock even more skills, which you can then combine with dozens of runes for over-the-top results. But those nightly creatures aren't even your biggest threat. You must get ready and prepare for your biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk towards your village with the intent of destroying the seed of Yggdrasil. You must stop it and take it down, whatever the cost, otherwise it's game over. You can of course play Tribes of Midgard completely on your own, but we highly recommend that you bring along 9 friends to thrive together. We cannot wait to share more information about this ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come. In the meantime, you can already pre-order the game right now to earn exclusive items and be among the first.
Okay, we're near the end of this.
Against Ragnarok. Because as they say, Valhalla can wait. Thanks for watching. Sail.
At Gearbox University, it's not all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to kick back and have a little fun. A good sense of humor is of vital importance if you want to succeed in these halls. Here's a list of sensible wisecracks you might hear when you're exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the
It's a good thing that I did the go back on this, guys. Good thing I did the go back.
The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Homeworld Diner. Our special today is the dessert of carrot. Help! I've God-fallen, and I can't get up. Claptrap, Tiny Tina, and Mad Moxie walk into a bar. Wait, I think Moxie owns the bar, so why would she be walking in? She'd already be there. And is Tiny Tina old enough to drink? Maybe it doesn't matter in space.
Again, though, don't worry. After all this is done, I will be doing some SNES online, but I will be taking a break before we do it.
Okay, we'll work on this before we submit to E3.
Because there are a few things that I want to fix off stream.
Is a 2-year degree.
Macros thinks the war is over. But our fight has just begun. Our duty is to carry the.
Yo, what's up, Rezzy? What's up? I don't know if you're still lurking or not, but again, as you can see here, we are just basically watching what Gearbox has to offer here. Right now, there's nothing that I find very interesting. But yep, I do agree, Lee. These jokes are old.
It is time, my champion.
But again, like I said, I will give my letter grade for this event after this one's over.
Know how this is going to end.
Time for your madness to end, brother.
I was never just your brother. I am your god.
Huh. There you go, Godfall.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Dick Hain, and I'm the senior technical producer at Counterplay Games. First and
Exactly,
foremost,
Lee.
on behalf of
Exactly. Free
everyone at
upgrade.
CPG and Gearbox alike, I want to thank you for being part of Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November of last year. Our developers have been hard at work ever since. In fact, this past February, we launched the massive Primal update, which included new content such as additional rooms in Tower of Trials, Primal gear, Ascension levels, and much, much more. But I'm excited to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on the PlayStation 4. Not only that, but owning Godfall on the PS4 entitles you to a free PS5 upgrade, and we will support cross-gen play, so PS4 and PS5 users can seamlessly co-op together. And if you've been struggling in the Ascended Tower of Trials, don't worry, we're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are just the tip of the iceberg because we are so excited to launch our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take place in the Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with new challenges, enemies, bosses, trophies, cosmetics, and so much more. But alongside Fire and Darkness, we're also releasing a free content update, which we're calling the Lightbringer update. The main component of the Lightbringer update is a new endgame loop, which we're calling Lightbringer. In Lightbringer, players will fight off the darkness that threatens Aperion and be rewarded with a new loot type, Cursed Loot. Cursed Loot will challenge the player to complete particular objectives in order to lift the curse and awaken them. Basically, if you thought Primal Gear was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. And then, of course, we want to make fashion the forefront of Godfall, so we have added a huge library of cosmetics to both the Lightbringer update and the expansion alike, all of which can be unlocked by simply completing objectives in the game. Thank you so much for your time today. It is an honor to be speaking here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your E3.
Oh,
there's a really
okay. Let's see here.
And vibe and feel to Homeworld that hasn't been emulated since.
Another remastered game, apparently.
It's not a prequel. It's not a remaster. It is Homeworld 3. It is the next Homeworld.
Okay, this was Homeworld 3. Okay.
We're glad you've chosen Gearbox University for your higher education endeavors. As you engage in your academic pursuits, don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities. Show off your shutterbug talents in the photography club. Make lasting connections in our chapter houses. Or if you're a boring person, you can always try out for the debate team. We also have sporting events, but try not to party too hard at the homecoming game, or you'll end up looking like this. Be sure to follow us on social media, where you'll occasionally find free shift codes, as well as news and announcements about our latest scholastic offerings.
Yeah.
Gearbox
Move on.
University. We can shape your future, because thinking for yourself is hard.
Okay, see, the thing is, we are near the end of this now. We got...
We're back. I hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the Gearbox games in development and Gearbox publishing products coming. Listen.
Okay, we got just a little bit more to go, and then we'll be done here. And then we'll get on with some SNES Online.
You guys want to meet him? I think he wants to meet you guys. Let's see if he opens. Hey, Kevin, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Borderlands fans, meet Kevin Hart.
How you guys doing, man? Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell them actually how big I am in person. It's a great opportunity.
I'm 6'3", and
yeah, they can get a good grasp of how much height I put on for this role right now.
Dude, you are freaking awesome. Like, you don't understand. Like, you're a freaking action hero.
Thank you, man.
This is amazing watching you work.
You know what?
You're blowing my mind.
I'm going to say I'll one-up you. I'll say it's amazing for me to have the opportunity to portray the character of Roland, of course, who you're very familiar with, because this is your creation. I think the biggest and best thing is the surprise that you guys are going to be in for, because you got no idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at. You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into this particular character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's under this jacket.
OMG!
Huh.
It's metal!
You got no idea. My job is to come in, not only be prepared, but to shock. And I think right now this is what we're doing.
We are doing it. I've seen some pretty, like,
it's
okay.
intense. No one's ever seen you like this before.
No, I can honestly say, man, Eli is doing such a phenomenal job.
He's directing. It's also fun to work with him. Like, he's working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
Absolutely. You got an amazing cast. Kate, Jamie, Ariana, myself, Flo, our director, Eli, Jack Black. You put an amazing group of people together. So shouts out to you, your team at Gearbox. Shouts out to Lionsgate, for seeing that this is something that could be phenomenal. Shouts out to the world of Pandora knowers.
Okay.
Okay, you guys that know and love this world, I promise you, you're going to be in complete awe when you see how real we have made it become from a place of visual. You're going to believe that you're in this place with us. So
wow, you're making me cry, man. My eyes are welling up.
No,
Hey, thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate you taking a minute to introduce yourself to our fans.
No problem. I'm going back in here in the weight room.
I'll see you later.
I got a weight room in here. Just rolling lifts weights in between takes. You'll know why later. Take it easy.
Take it easy, Kevin. Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys. I can't wait for you to see this movie. It won't be long, but we still got a lot of work to do. We're a little bit more than halfway done with production. And but you know what? Back at home at Gearbox, all the great people that created this universe that I'm here representing on behalf of all the talent at Gearbox, we're hard at work making new stuff. So check this out, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
We are now at the end. We're now getting ready for them to say thank you for watching. Okay, there we go. That is the end. My overall letter grade for this was definitely better than Devolver Digital. I would have to say C+. So again, let's go ahead and transition back over to Studio. Hang on one moment. But again, like I said, we are now back into the studio. So again, like I said, letter grade for this, definitely. Yo, what's up, Path? And also, like I said, this is definitely a grade of C. Yeah, grade of C minus. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I gave it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I either gave it a C minus or a C plus. But you're either one. Nonetheless, it's still way better than the Devolver Digital event. So I'm going to go ahead and say, if there's no more questions or comments, I'm going to go ahead and say thank y'all for tuning in. And I will see y'all back here for some SNES Online after I've had a little bit of a break. That way I can do a few things off stream, get a few things fixed as far as monetization and stuff goes, and then we will be back with at least one gameplay stream today. Thank y'all for those who tuned in and came back for all these events. Again, I do plan to do this again next year. So again, thank y'all for tuning in. Let me go ahead and put on another commercial here, and let's head out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in, and goodbye.